you're welcome to the entertainment arena. I am Lerny. Of course, you know I have to run you through the programming, right? We have our profiling segment where we get to chit chat with our guests, and then there's our entertainment news segment, title, out of the box, which is social media fun and trends. I get to give you the gist on all that's been trending on social media in the past week, and then there's also 5 in 5, where our guests get to decide whether they want to drink hot tea or sugary tea, which is my favorite segment. Welcome back. So my guest today, first and foremost, let me just mention that he is talented and also humble. Now I'm saying he's humble because a couple of people always ask me, who are we shooting today? And then I'm like, I mention his name, and they're like, oh, he's a humble guy. So today, over here, right now, right about now, right here, he's going to show us how humble he is. And also, we get to experience him. You're welcome to DJ.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming on my show.
Thank you for having me.
So today we're just going to do like some small questions, just
Okay,
small.
no problem.
Just small.
No problem.
All right. So let's take it from the days of MTN Hitmaker.
Okay.
Till now.
Mm-hmm.
How has the exposure been for you during MTN Hitmaker, after MTN Hitmaker?
Okay. MTN Hitmaker is I think the best, or let's say the #1 reality show in the country, and it gives you maximum exposure because you have about 8 to 10 TV stations showing it, from live shows to repeat to people having YouTube channels whereby the program runs. So for like 8 weeks, you're on constant television, and people fall in love with your performances, where you're able to get your core fan base, people appreciate your talent. You go to the finals. I didn't win, but you get a solid fan base. Like, you get people following you. And the thing about the reality shows hype is, if you are not able to keep up, it goes. You get it? Like, you need to work hard. You need to have a plan. You need to know what you're doing so that you'll be able to maintain the level, or you need to keep your fan, because the industry is running and everybody is moving at some part. Exactly. So you need to do stuff to keep them active. Because right after Hitmaker, I didn't win, so I didn't obviously get a cash prize. But there was social media, so I took it upon myself. I knew I was creative, so I dropped a lot of freestyles here and there. Pick on trending topics, just try to keep my people update with me, because I know at that time I wasn't ready to release official songs, or I wasn't having the finance to drop videos and everything, and I wasn't having a label, so I was just using what I had at that time to keep me afloat. So yeah, reality shows are very good, but before you enter your reality show, you should have a plan. After, you should have a plan. If you win, you should have a plan. If you don't, you should have a plan.
Which brings me to my next question, right? Was there a point in time that you felt like giving up on your music career because maybe the people you started with all have hit songs back to back?
Okay, I've never felt like giving up, but I have been, I wouldn't say depressed, but I've worried before. But as a phase, it helps build you, it helps you understand the terrain in which you are in. Because I live by a principle, like, as of now we are here, it's in the afternoon. Check out China or somewhere, it's in the evening. So different time zones. And that applies to us individuals. Everybody has his own pathway, or everybody has his own timing. Do you get it? So at a point I was worried because I thought I was good and everything, but I was like, no. Time and the personality needs to grow. Like, you need to grow into that person that you need to be. And for now, I've seen mistakes my colleagues have made. I've heard stuff. I've been around, I've observed. Even though I'm still learning, I think I have a clearer picture of how the industry is now. So any decision or any step I take, I think is carefully calculated from this angle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you mentioned you were depressed.
I wasn't depressed, like worried.
Worried.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But I'm just going to ask: has there been pressure on you? Is there pressure on you to lose weight as a plus size musician? Do you think that has worried you? Do you think that has come in? How do I put it? Do you think that has been a stumbling block for you in the industry?
No, I haven't. Most every time people ask me, when I was a kid, was I being bullied? No, I was the one doing the bullying. No, like I know people who are plus size who have inferiority complex problems, but coming up or growing up as a kid, I never had that. I I till I grew up, or let's say till I went to the boarding school and I realized no, there are other guys like me who can't even talk to girls.
But yeah, you could talk
Of
to girls.
course, I feel like yeah, I can talk to girls. Yeah, because
Wow.
that's what I was saying. I've never had problem with my confidence.
Okay.
My confidence has always been A1, and
100.
exactly, yeah. So I knew who I was. So it has never been, for me, it has been a plus to me because it makes me different.
Okay.
And you know, image and branding is very serious in this game.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have never had problems about my weight. I just try as much as possible not to go extremely overboard with my weight and try to maintain. But I think I'm very comfortable with the brand CJ Biggerman.
You mentioned that you were bullied.
I was not like a bully as in bully, but you can't try and tease me.
You can't intimidate.
Exactly.
Is that the reason why, or has that contributed to the reason why you perform with so much energy,
Yeah.
aggression? Like you are why?
No, you see, when you're an artist, like literally when you are, let's say, coming up, people know the name. Do you get it? You need to register in people's minds. You need to take some. What I always do is you need to take something home from me. You need not to forget me. That is me. Because I need you to fall in love with me. And every time I check my following on Instagram, every time I perform, minimum 20 new followers, 50 new followers. So you can see that every time I perform, I win somebody over. So that's my secret, because I need you to feel my presence. And I need you to feel the kind of emotions I used in writing that particular lyrics.
So,
Exactly.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Do you think the Ghanaians have accepted you? I mean, because sometimes you mention CJ Biggerman, people still refer to you as an up and coming artist.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? And then, do you think that Ghanaians have accepted you for who you are?
Okay. Acceptance comes in so many ways. So I would say it's a little bit ambiguous because as of now, they know the name. Like you will not talk about rappers in Ghana and not talk about CJ Biggerman. Do you get it? You will not talk about performers and not talk about CJ Biggerman. Do you get it? I would say that it's just left with the particular sound that is going to be the breakthrough. Do you get it? Then now it classifies you as a mainstream artist. Like let's say we have A-list artists, we have B plus, I can say I'm a B artist. Do you get it? Because I've done almost everything. I was nominated for VGMA on song with Kwame Eugene, Ishan and the rest. Sako they featured me on BB Bar. I've played shows all over the country. Do you get it? So I've literally done everything any upcoming artist is supposed to do. As of now, what is left is that breakthrough song. And I think I have it now. So we're still working. Yeah, so the acceptance is there because when you move, people can see you. Hi, are you CJ? I want to take a picture with you every time you perform. Every time I'm going to perform and they mention, let's welcome CJ Biggerman. The reaction is always amazing. So you can see people are rooting for me. So it's just left with the consistency. You release maybe about 4 or 5 singles. People fall in love with you and they know that no, this guy is actually here to stay. then I think the full acceptance or what they term as the household name will come about.
Okay. You mentioned that consistency,
Yeah.
and you mentioned that you have to move from a B artist
Yeah.
to an A plus artist.
Yeah.
While we wait
Mm-hmm.
for you to be that consistent in releasing hit songs back
Exactly.
to back,
Exactly.
and while we wait for you to transition from that B plus B artist, right, to an A artist or an A plus or even an A plus
plus.
even an A plus plus, would you consider yourself as part of the new school artists?
Yeah, I'm still new school. Even though like every year there is new school. But as of now, this particular year, I've been very consistent this year. So yeah, I'll consider myself part of the new school.
Somebody featured you in his song Bibiba with a lot of other
rappers,
new school
rappers,
up and coming artists, some of which have taken the lead, some of which are not on the field anymore. What leverage would you say Bibiba gave you?
I mean, when we talk about the biggest artists on the continent of Africa in terms of rap music, arguably the most awarded rapper in Africa is Sarkodie. So for Sarkodie to give you a cosign or to put you an upcoming artist who literally at that time had like 5,000 followers or something, it's a plus to you. It gives you the leverage. Like Sarkodie messes with this guy or Sarkodie rolls with this guy. It gives you a plus. Sometimes I'm walking my hood and I say, Sarkodie the boy, like, do you get it? It gives you that leverage and people check you out. And you know, everything Sarkodie is associated with or affiliated with means the thing is authentic. Because if you are not good, he obviously won't mess with you. Okay. Yeah, so Sarkodie has given us that base, that platform, that foundation. So it's left with you to know how to maneuver around it and make the best out of it.
Talking about leverage, CJ, are you rich? Has music put food on your table? Has music put shelter over your head? Has music, does it constantly feed you?
Okay, as I said earlier on, I used to just release freestyles, you know, content building, always trying to build a brand, and always having a plan to actually read for my music. As of now, I play a couple of shows, but those times I used to just charge for my transportation because at the end of the day, it's hand go hand come. You get it? Because I need those platforms to be able to do extremely well, and I also need somebody who can actually open the show. So I just charge for the transportation. Sometimes I don't even charge as at that time. So what I will have is music has paid me in terms of brand, in terms of affiliation, in terms of goodwill. I'm now yet to actually reap from my music. From the single I've released now, my streams are doing very well. And I can see that the kind of effort I put those times is now manifesting. Do you get it? As of now, we get calls to be booked for shows. So it is coming into reality. So I've been rich. Music has blessed me in goodwill. It's now about manifesting to physical cash.
Great.
Yeah.
You introduced Frida Rhymes to Ghanaians.
Yeah.
Were you hurt when she chose Black Avenue music over you?
No, I wasn't here. And it was a collective something. We have a group called Hashtag Music. It's a hub, kind of like ground up. Hub for talent. We have beat makers, we have sound engineers, we have rappers, we have singers, and everybody. And you know, when there is a hub for so many artists, some have to take the leadership role because you know how creative people are. We are very difficult. Yeah, so someone has to step up and combine everybody together. So the three people that really worked on Frida Rhymes was I, Hammer Boy. Hammer Boy was the one who actually discovered Frida Rhymes, and Blue. Yeah, Blue is like who he gave us his garage to do the studio. So basically, I was the brains, promotion, how to release stuff. Hammer Boy was the one, the creative director, and Blue was like the one investing. So yeah, it was the three of us, but we were not hurt because it's when you get to a point in life, every artist you need to know what you want. Do you get it? Yeah, because if you don't know what you want, then I don't think you should be in this game. So it was a mutual understanding, and she left.
You brought someone else.
Yeah.
Eza Tama.
Tama.
Now you have your new song with
Chuku, yeah.
Chuku with Eza Tama.
Yeah.
But before we go into talking about the song, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd like you to compare Fida Rhymes and Eza Tama.
I can't compare both. All of them are great artists. All of them have their strongholds. So I can't really do a comparison of who is better. Yeah. As time goes on, we'll tell who is better.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely. So your song Chuku Chuku, your freshly released hit song, is making waves.
Yeah.
You featured Eza Tama on that one. Compared to your other songs, what did you put into this one that you think is pushing or is moving you in the direction that it is at the moment?
Okay, so for my previous releases, I think I was doing more of what I want people to like. Did you get it? People like rap, but people wouldn't want to jam to too much of rap in the club. Did you get it? That's why we have some types of music that people like to bump to. Did you get it? So I'll say as at that time, I didn't have a direction. I was just doing things according to how I felt. But for Chuku Chuku, it was carefully put. I listened to what's happening in the system, my choice of beats. I made sure like there were some key elements in there so that when I release it, I know that, okay, this is the kind of song that has a theme that people would like to mention. Chuku Chuku. Something that can resonate in their heads. So yeah, that's the kind of, now I have a direction. So I know that, okay, when I'm releasing my official singles, it's going to be more of songs that everybody can appreciate. When I'm releasing a body of work, like an EP, that's an extended play on an album, I can take my time and really show my lyrical prowess, my lyrical dexterity, etc.
You had a CJ Biggerman headlining concert last year.
Yeah.
Are we going to have the same thing this year?
I can't really tell, but you know, my managers are full of surprises. They don't really tell me anything. So they can just wake up one day and say, tomorrow I'm headlining the show. Yeah, so all depends on my management team.
And is that the right thing? I mean, if you don't have a say, if they just
I have a say from my management team, and we do I don't have a label. Okay. I'm an indie artist. Okay. So my managers and I come together and we share the responsibilities in terms of finance to the role and everything anybody's supposed to do. So I think they can have meetings within meetings before they come and have an official meeting with me. Yeah, so they always seek my advice or they seek my consent before doing anything.
Great.
Yeah.
It's been a good conversation,
yeah.
But you're not done. We'll come back and we'll have the game time segment. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this conversation. It was with CJ Biggerman, aka You Get It. Because we said that 1,000 times. Stick and stay, we'll be right back. It's time for Tito Tato, where I bring you entertainment tidbits, entertainment juice, entertainment gossip, entertainment chit-chat, entertainment konkonzak. You know, that's why we call it konkonzak kakra. Entertainment news kakra. Bougie self kakra. Abroho self kakra. Starting the news, congratulations are in order to actors Ajite Anand and Jackie Appiah. The two actors were honored for their sterling work in promoting adolescent reproductive health issues. You know, from the Aksha, Akila, and the Enyanam days to now playing lead roles in the Yellow TV series, which is an entertainment drama series educating and promoting positive health behaviors directed at the youth including reproductive health, malaria prevention, and nutrition. So Aditi Anand put it on his Instagram and wrote 20 years of promoting adolescent reproductive health issues and healthy living. Congratulations to them both. Now, where are the Shatawale fans? Sha'awa fans, where you guys at? I greet you. I greet your boss. Now, your boss Shatawale has said that all these years of insulting people, of being controversial, of beefing with people has just been an act. Now, he said this on Peace FM's Entertainment Review, and I'm going to quote Shatawale. He said, I have been acting all along, and it's sad that Ghanaians didn't see it. I created all the controversies to get the attention I needed, and I am glad I get the impact. I no longer post videos insulting anyone. I'm trying to stay cool as possible. I have gotten all the attention I needed, and I am glad for the support I have for my huge fan base. And I think that this has worked for him over the years. I mean, those who know Shatawale personally always say that that's not the type of person he is. He's a cool guy, but he was showing a different side to other people who have bought into it. If you have bought into Shatawale's act, then he fooled you. Moving on to my next story. Congratulations are in order to Regina Van Helvet on her iClub ambassadorial deal. If you do not know Regina Van Helvet, she's a TV presenter, she's a radio presenter, and an actress as well. So iClub is an initiative by Pastor Brian Amwate, who is also the president of the Brian Jones Outreach Ministries. iClub seeks to help and support the youth in their field of pursuit. And let's forget about the fact that Regina is my friend, but I think that they chose the right person. That girl is ambitious, yo. She is ambitious. Shouts to you, babe. I am proud of you. That brings us to the end of Tato Tato. Moving on to social media trends. On social media this week, there's been a lot of, back and forth. We are not sure if it's really happening. Now, Fantana puts up on her social media and wrote, Dear Wendy and Bullet, you guys started this and I'll simply end it. It's so funny how you feel the need to publicly humiliate me, making it seem like you cut me from the label when the whole time I'm the one who has been wanting to leave. You know my number in my house. You guys have bullied me and tortured me enough. I won't allow you guys to use me, play me, and make me look like the bad guy. We all know the truth that you both are scared of. Since you guys want everything to be public, why don't I just tell the truth? And she went ahead to mention Wendy Shea, Bullet, Rafton Records, and Ray James Music. So with this one, I don't know, Hanti Fantana, is it that you want to trend or what is happening? Because Wendy Shea had an interview on Joy FM. She said there's nothing happening. She hasn't even seen the post. Bullet had an interview with Zion Felix. He says everything is okay. So is it just a beef from one direction, or I'm trying to understand this, because then fine, we all know that Wendy Shea and Fantana are not friends. She said this in more than one interview. She's even said it here on the entertainment arena. But now we are not even sure, because the people she's fighting against are not fighting against her. They seem to be chill. They seem to be cool. So, Hanti, let us know. What is the truth? I mean, maybe once you come out to tell us the truth, they will accept it or consider it, because we also want to hear. We want to know what the truth is. This brings us to the end of Out the Box. Yes, one trending story every week. I'll make sure to follow up on this Wendy Shea and Fantana and Bullet story. But let's move on to 5 and 5. It's time for 5 and 5, and you know how we do it in 5 and 5. Today, CJ Biggerman has to answer 5 easy questions. Me, to me, it's easy. I don't know about him. So let's just ask, do you want hot tea or sugary tea?
Hot.
Hot tea. We're going to serve him hot tea. Can you see how hot it is?
Yeah, I can see.
And today, I know deep down inside my inside that he would drink. First question, CJ.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Mhm.
Okay. Name 3 female entertainment personalities who came into the industry through beauty pageants.
Melamundi, Sewa,
Which?
and Mary, I don't know the surname.
And why Mary?
She was a Jewish. We know what I'm talking about.
Why is it you wrong?
Sewa. She killed.
No.
Okay, Regina Velvet.
Regina Van Helvet.
Yeah.
Last person. You have 2. Your time is ticking over. You have to take a second.
That's 2. And you.
No. See your pieces. Not drinking.
Oh, relax, I'm not done.
But your time is almost up.
Okay.
Just drink. Thank you. No. I didn't say no.
But it's part of it. It's just, it's
No,
not drinking.
no.
Then why did you give me the spoon?
No, so I used to say.
No, you gave me the.
Please, we'll just stop the show right now. Bring the teaspoon. Drink. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Yes. Do you
I'm
like
enjoying
it?
myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Second question.
Okay.
Name 5 artists who've stayed relevant in the industry in the past 5 years.
In the past 5 years.
Yeah.
Sarkodie, Sami, Snowboy, Shatawali, how many have I mentioned?
4.
4. Oh, of course. I know for Chama.
Okay.
Yeah.
Third question. Which year was the first MTN hitmaker?
First hitmaker.
Palau.
There's no, you see, there were different production
Yes,
houses.
please. I beg.
Let me cast my time. I was in 2015. That was season 4. Maybe season 3 was in 2014. Season 2 was in 2013. I think 2012.
You think? Yeah. You think? Oh yeah, sure. I don't
I'm
understand.
sure 2012.
Okay. That's correct. Fourth question.
Yeah.
Sing the chorus of Kwame Eugene's Obiato.
Come on, they just released the song.
No, it's not my matter. Start singing, please. Let's go.
Please
sing it.
What do you know?
Please.
What do you know? To be more Obiato.
Yes,
Yes, right. No.
Please, see the drink, please. I'm sure it's even cold.
No, it's cool.
So your last question. Who is Ghana's first, or who is considered Ghana's first female rapper?
Oh, that's not it. It's very simple. Everyone.
If you hadn't gotten this one,
Yeah.
it came to be a rapper.
I'm so enjoying it.
So just okay, let's go drink it.
Yeah.
CJ, thanks for coming.
Thank you for
I enjoyed the
absolutely
interview.
enjoyed it.
Thank you so much for coming.
Having me.
It's been the Entertainment Arena. My guest was CJ Biggerman. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks going out to Pep, to Aben, and to Alex. I appreciate you guys always, and I appreciate you guys so very much. My name is Lerny Lomotey from the Media Obet Studios. Catch you later.